what it's going to be and what this video today is about is ciphers. My son Nate, I gave him a mission, right? I've been teaching him all these skills, just to reiterate. And you can go back and watch the first video. I don't want to recover everything. But I've been teaching my Nate all these skills. And it started with, just getting him interested in airsoft and camouflage and hunting and all these things. Well, that transitioned into ghillie suits, and I taught him how to build his own ghillie suit. The first video was about navigation, using UTM coordinates, just field skills stuff, and a map and compass to navigate to a location. The whole point of me teaching him that was obviously twofold. One was to get him the skill set of land navigation, and number two is the place that I'm having him go and surveil. I'm going to go in, and this is where this part 2 video comes in. I'm going to go in ahead of time, and I'm going to drop a piece of intelligence there, and he needs to search and find it and figure out what that is. So what it's going to be, and what this video today is about, is ciphers. Okay, so if you are in a position where you need to communicate covertly with someone, you need to pass a message on to someone, and you don't want anybody else to know what it says for whatever reason. I mean, we're just playing here, right? I'm just playing with my son, teaching him little spy skills and just things that are fun for him. It's just a dad engaging with his kid, right? So nothing nefarious or anything like that going on, but I've learned these skills. Again, I don't need to explain to you where my skill sets have come from over the years, but I know these things, and so I'm passing them on. So we're going to be using what is called an alphanumeric cipher and a Caesar cipher today, and I'm going to teach these skills to my son so that when he finds this piece of intelligence out in the field, he can decipher the message and figure out what it has to say and what he needs to do based on that. So this is part 2. Let's launch into it. All right, guys, so hopefully you can see this okay. So the basic premise of an alphanumeric cipher is that you've got the alphabet, right? You've got A, B, C, and ABC corresponds to the numbers 1, 2, 3, right? So the most basic cipher is like that. It's just a substitution. A means 1, 2 means B, so on, so on. That's your alphanumeric cipher, right? So we'll just say A and number cipher. And then the Caesar cipher, where that comes in, it's really simple. And again, I'm staying basic for my son. There's lots of different ciphers and ways to code messages, one-time pads. You name it, there's all kinds of this stuff. The Caesar cipher is fairly effective. It's not, high levels of encryption, but at the basic level, it works really well. So the Caesar cipher then, and we'll just write it out here. You and your person that's going to be decoding the message, you pick a number to shift these other numbers by. So just for my son, just for ease for my son, I'm just going to do a +1 shift. So my message to my son is just simply going to be, I'm proud of you. And then I'm just going to change these into the numbers shifted +1. The message that my son is going to get, I'm proud of you, with the Caesar cipher and the alphanumeric cipher is going to look like this. So then I just shift that into numbers, and now my son's code is going to be in numbers. He'll then apply the cipher and figure out first what the letters are, and then he'll apply the Caesar cipher to shift them, and he'll get the message, I'm proud of you. And I'm going to go put this intel out, and he's going to come back and he's going to know, based on this code and just knowing that this is the only type of cipher and code decryption that I've taught him, he's going to come in and decipher the message. So you're going to head out to the field with me, and we're going to check out this barn and place this piece of intel. I'll show you a fun little way to do that. And then it'll be fun to see what Nate does with it. Here I am. I'm going to go ahead and put my coded message on this plastic cup out in the field. Now, I could leave, a manila envelope that looks like a business envelope and try to tape it, up under a table or something like that. out in the field. I'm not going to do that for my son. I want something that's not going to stick out as obvious, just in case somebody happens to find this before he does. So a plastic cup laying around is going to look like a piece of trash. And so I'm just going to write this code on the inside lip of this plastic cup, or even on the bottom, probably on the inside lid. And then when I get out there to the barn, I'm going to, put some dirt on top of it and make it look like it's been there for a while. And this is going to be what he's looking for. Now I'm going to give him a clue that that's what he's looking for. Try to disguise it with something that could blend in with the environment. A piece of trash laying on the ground. Most people aren't going to pick that up. They're just going to go, oh, a piece of trash. Those jerks. I can't stand people who litter and then they don't pick it up, right? So this is going to be me littering for a purpose, but then my son is going to bring this back. So don't anybody freak out thinking I'm littering. All right. So if you guys can see that inside of there, that's going to be the code. I'm going to place this cup out in the location for my son to find. He'll bring this back, decode it, find out that I'm proud of him. So let's get out to the field and place the piece of intel. Alright guys, here we go. So I have got the piece of intel placed in the barn here. Nate'll come to here. Let me show you where I put it. So his code word is going to be white trash. As you guys can see, there's lots of that in here. But hopefully he will look around and find that guy sitting down there waiting for him. So should be fun and interesting. I'll bring you guys along. Thanks for watching the video today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave me some comments. Stay everyday ready.